Holy shit. Wait, are we up? Are we up? Are we up? Holy shit. We're up. We're up. We're working. It's about time. Okay, everything works. I think. Maybe. Hold on. Let me double check. Let me double check. Let me double check. Yep, that's me. That's me. That is definitely me. That is my face. Alright. Let's play some different music real quick. Oh, it looks like everyone went down. I'm seeing all these people I'm subscribed to and they're suddenly coming back. Did fucking... I don't know. Anyways, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It's about time. So, we're gonna crank up this music a little bit. Alright, we are back. We're back, boys. We're in business.
Yeah, I started hearing some weird talking and I realized it wasn't direct communication after a couple seconds.
Yup.
Nice. Alrighty then. Well, we got everyone back here. Really crashed a couple times.
Alright, I'm gonna give up MCC so I could talk about some other things other than Mission Creator, so yeah.
You kind of forgot to put arsenals at all the FOBs. So we were using default equipment half the time.
Oh no, I did that on purpose and I explained that on my stream. Hold on a sec.
Ah.
Good thing we didn't hear.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up MCC. Now, how to give up MCC? That's the real question. You go up here, and there's some ways you can end the mission. You can either mission 1, mission failed, and it'll finish it, or you can just hit log out. So when you log out, it should tell you in the bottom left-hand corner that you logged out. Give a hearty salute.
Slade, I just felt like I needed to tell you that your character looks like Corporal Dunn from Modern Warfare 2. Make sure you tell everyone to aim down the sights, dudes.
What? Say that again?
Your dude looks like Corporal Dunn from Modern Warfare 2. Please tell everyone to aim down their sights repeatedly. Thank you very much.
Is that the guy who's constantly just like, Ramirez, go do this thing. Ramirez, go do that thing. No, I think that guy was
that's
black.
Dunn, and then there's the other.
Oh, was it?
No, there's the black guy too, but the second in command was Dunn. The sergeant was Corporal. The sergeant was Folly, he was black. Dunn was the white guy, who literally looks like you right now.
Nice.
Jeez, dude.
I might save it just because of that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save our arsenal. Corporal Dunham. There we go. I want to give Corporal Dunham a ridiculous weapon, a ridiculously small weapon, because he doesn't need to compensate. There we go. That's a ridiculously tiny weapon. Let's look down. Yeah, it's tiny, tiny with a big scope. I got 5 mags of it, so I'm not even worried. Alright, so now we're back. It's about time that we're back, and I need to go over my list of shit that I went over, because I don't even. So, the stream's gonna be frozen for a second. Or the, not the stream, but I'm switching windows. I'm going to my second window, so it's gonna show that the game froze for a little bit, even though I haven't. So let's see, I went over mods, I went over MCC settings, name tag, I went over spawn deployment points, have not went over deployables, goggles, we'll go over goggles, aircraft, we went over the medical menu a little bit, we jumped over small hurdles and small fences, we haven't done overheating yet and how it can jam your weapon, we also got mag repacking. Let's go over mag repacking real quick. Alright, so we're back in game right now, and we're gonna go pull our weapon out. We're gonna pop over here so we don't break anyone's ears. So, mag repacking. As you know, bullets are fed into a gun using a magazine. So we're using a 9mm 30 round magazine. We have 2 in our uniform and we have 2 inside of our chest rig. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna spray a little bit with each one. Let's just say I'm engaging in a firefight. Alright. I didn't finish through that mag, but I used some bullets. Now let's just say that there's an easy target right over here. Should we shoot him? Yeah, he's right here. Get down, civilian. Oh, he's saluting us. We can't shoot him now. Alright, unfortunately we did have to take him down because he did have a bomb on his back. At least that's what it looked like. Used a few bullets out of that mag. Used some out of that mag. And we'll just completely empty this one. There we go. Alright, so when we reload, if we look in the top right hand corner, we could see how many bullets we have left. We could see that this one has a little bit used, but not too much. Let's just say we want to pack all of our bullets together. We're going to use the self-interact menu. Oh, excuse me. Self-interact menu using control and the Windows key. Going to repack magazines, and which magazines do you want to repack? Then you start repacking those magazines. And while you're doing that, you can just chill and kill. About halfway there. Depending on how many magazines you have and how many bullets you've spent and how much you have to repack, it can take from like 2 seconds to a minute. This is pretty quick. This is like maybe 15 seconds. Maybe 20. As we can see, we have one full magazine and one partial, so we're going to go ahead and reload once more because we had nothing in our gun. And we have a full mag. So we're going to see what else we need to go over. Let's see. Stand by for just a moment. This is my leg, by the way. Had to get rid of the snake because he wasn't feeling too well. He was under the weather. So checking your ammo. How to check your ammunition. Let's just say we have no idea. If we hit Control and R, we'll check our ammunition, and we'll see that this one's actually a full mag. We're going to reload a different one by pressing R, hit Control R again. We haven't hit Control R yet, but you can see the weight of the magazine. Press it again to check it. We can feel the weight of the magazine. We know it doesn't have a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Gonna check the mag. Oh, and apparently it's empty. Click, click, click. Yep, this one's empty. So we can see that this one's full right here, and if we need to repack, it'll show up in the menu, but right now we do not need to repack. So that's how you check your bullets inside of your magazine, how much you have left. You can also press I and check manually. As you can see, there's one inside of my gun right now, and there's another one right here, and they're both completely full. Now, these will actually separate and not group from each other. We can see that we have two here designated by this number. If we have a different one, let's just say that I fire a few rounds off of this one and reload. Look into our inventory again, we have a full mag inside. Now we look here and we can see that we have one full one. Scroll down and we have one not so full. So obviously because the one in my gun's full and the one right here is full and this one isn't, we can't repack. So if we go to that menu, we don't see the repack option. But that's okay. So we got that out of the way, and how to do that. Let's see. Goggles. Let's talk about goggles. So if we press I, we can see that my character right now has sports shades. They're not necessarily goggles. But what happens with those, if I can bring it up real quick, my notes, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd my goggles go? Alright, yeah, so whenever you have goggles on, right now you can see somewhat of a tint right here. And if we unequip them real quick and put them in our bag, see that the tint's gone. You can't really tell with these ones too much, but there's a little bit of a tint. There we go, just a small amount of tint. It's different from goggle to goggle, but we're going to go away from these real quick. You see Ender's right here. We're going to jump over him real quick. And we're going to toss a grenade not too far away from us. And we're going to crouch now. Hopefully it won't do too much damage. There we go. It didn't do any damage to us. Now we're going to get a little bit closer and get on our legs and everything. There we go. So, as you can see, there's dirt all over our face. All of our face. We can't see anything. So, this applies to sunglasses, goggles, whatever. Whenever anything explodes near you, or anything kicks up some dirt or whatever, then, I mean, from explosions, rotor wash, bullet impacts, or a grenade, anything like that, it'll kick up dirt in your face. So, to clean your goggles, all you gotta do is hit, I believe it's Shift, Alt, and T. Shift, Alt, and T at the same time. Maybe? Shift, Alt, T. Control, Alt, T. Yeah, Control, Alt, T. My bad. You clean off your goggles and easy day. Alright. Goggles are really nice because they'll help you out in certain situations like that one. Let's see. What else are we gonna go over? We have aircraft. We have the medical menu. Overheating and how it can jam your weapon. Alright, let's talk about ACE items first before we go into heat and everything else. We're going to go into Arsenal, and we're going to switch our weapon real quick to something very big and very loud that shoots a lot of bullets. We'll go with the HK121, and we'll make sure that we don't have a suppressor on it. We will make sure that we have ammunition by going to our vest or other inventories and looking at the ammo meter. We'll give ourselves another belt of ammunition. It looks like we have plenty here. We don't have a backpack. Let's give ourselves a backpack real quick. There we go. It's a small backpack, but we'll give ourselves another round of ammunition. And while we're doing that, as everyone's wiggling in the background, some things you want to make sure you always have is bandages. Always carry at least 4. If you're a team leader, carry some more. If you're a medic, carry a lot, so you stop people from bleeding. Blood, I don't think I have it enabled on the server right now, but we'll take a couple just in case. We'll take one 500 milliliter bag. We have a body bag. We'll talk about that too. We'll talk about the cable tie. Diffusal kit. I always like to take one just in case. Earplugs. Always take at least 1. I like to take 2. We'll talk about the entrenching tool. Let's see. Anything with the MCC tag we aren't currently using right now. Just anything that isn't tagged up you can use and it should work decently. Talk about explosives in a little bit. Morphine. Always want at least half of your supply of bandages from morphine, because it'll help you out quite a bit. Let's see. What else do we need? Talk about spray paint. Oh god, we don't have a lot of we don't have any stamina anymore, so we took too much. Let's see. So we're gonna go to the magazines and take another round of belt off of our back. Let's see. We'll also talk about attachments and other things. Trying to look right now. We're gonna talk about heat as well. I'm sorry, I got a lot of information in my brain. You'll have to excuse me. I'm getting a little tired, but we're gonna talk about overheating and swapping barrels and things like that. So, talk about sandbags. They're not as fun. There was an option for a spare barrel somewhere. I like how all these guys are dancing on my stream. That's absolutely fantastic. So typically, there's usually a spare barrel you can carry on you. For instances like this one, when you have a an automatic weapon. I'm not sure where it went. I'm not sure where it's at. But we'll go back and let's talk about heat and weapons and how they're prone to jam. So first things first, whenever you shoot your weapon, it's obviously a small explosion in your gun, so you need to check the weapon temperature. Use the self-interaction menu. You go to equipment, and then you will go to check weapon temperature. You'll check your temperature, and as you can see, there's no bars. We haven't fired it. It's very, very, very cool. Now, next thing we want to do is talk about earplugs. We're going to put our earplugs in because if we don't, we're going to fuck with our hearing. So observe. So that was loud. That was wicked loud, and you should be able to hear some ringing if should be able to hear some ringing if I wasn't playing music in the background, but that's why I want to put our earplugs in. So we're going to try and fire with our earplugs so it's not as loud. So we're on the ground like this. We're going to go ahead and hit Control R to check to see how much ammunition we have left, approximately almost a little less than half. We're going to go ahead and press C to deploy our bipod, press R to look down the sight, Control R to look down the good sight, and we're just going to fire away. Alright, I guess that target doesn't go down. Alright, magazine is empty, so we're going to reload now. As we can feel the weight of the weapon and see that's pretty much full. We're going to go ahead and check the heat of our gun. So right now it's about 2 out of 10-ish. It's not too bad. And look at that. Our weapon is jammed. So pressing R is not going to fix this. You actually have to go into the self-interaction menu, go into equipment, and hit clear jam. So this will actually unjam the weapon. And you'll be good to go. Oh, wow. We didn't have our bipod deployed, so bullets are going to fly everywhere. Put our bipod down. Okay. I could have sworn I set Skype on Do Not Disturb, but I fucked up on that. So, my apologies for that. I'm going to go ahead and check the weapon temperature once again. As you can see, it's getting to the orange. It's getting hot. So the only way to really counteract this is to replace the barrel, which isn't working right now for some reason, or to just let it cool down, because it will jam up. It will jam up without a, and that's not good if you're trying to defend yourself. So, if you fire in bursts and try not to fire in full auto and take breaks between firing, checking your weapon occasionally, of the weapon temperature, you will prevent those vans, or those jams. So now we're just going to grab a standard weapon. Should be good to go. Alright, let's talk about items. I like items. You like items. We're in the middle of nowhere, and we have this makeshift fucking shooting range. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this nice. We're going to make this a nice little shooting range for everybody. So everyone's holding their fire, hopefully. And why is Arma lagging? Arma's lagging. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Potato computer. We're going to go down to the equipment menu, and we're going to click dig a big trench or dig a small trench. We're going to dig a big one, because bigger is better. And we're going to go into third person menu, and we can actually decide exactly where we want this entrenchment to be. We can rotate it with the mouse wheel. We can right click to cancel, but we want to dig. So we're going to move over here. We're going to be very slow while we're doing this. We're going to do it right here. And then we're going to start digging. And with this trench, it's pretty much instant cover, so we're the team leader here. We need to provide an atmosphere of professionalism. So we're going to learn that if we're going to be firing at targets, 1, the target needs to go down, and 2, we need to be behind cover. So we're almost finished digging this trench using the entrenchment tool, as I was talking about earlier. And there we go. We have entrenchment. But I hear you, Slade. You're like, Slade, I want to make this 10 times harder on myself. How can I do that? Well, it's very easy, Jimmy. If you have sandbags, you can go ahead and deploy a sandbag. If you're on dirt or anything else, you can just deploy a sandbag, put it down, and boom, there you go. It'll stop a lot of bullets, but it won't stop a rocket, because with a rocket or grenade, it'll probably send them flying everywhere. So you just keep on doing that for as many sandbags as you have, and you're good to go. And this is this song is from Bit Trip Runner, or Bit Trip Beat. I think it's from this is some sort of bit something. I know that. All right, we're out of sandbags, so we don't have that interaction anymore. But we have all these objects to stop our fellow man from getting shot. So that's exactly what we want. The only thing that sucks is that these can be blown away by a rocket. But that's 2 items that we can use. Another one that we can use as well is tagging. This works on the ground, on vehicles, anything else. Hit equipment, hit tag red, and boom, you just tagged it. And that's where we want us to shoot from. So if you want to tag something for any sort of tactical purpose, you can. So another thing about trenches is that you can place more trenches. You can dig a small trench as well. This one's more personal for your own personal use. So you can just set it, dig it, and your character will start digging. Great if you're in the middle of the field or somewhere where there's dirt. Alright. Let's double check on Twitch chat. Stream is lagging on Twitch's side. Yeah, for some reason right now, like, all the Twitch just streams and servers went down. I think this is like the worst night to actually stream. But, oh well, we'll figure it out, right? Let's see what other items I have. I have grenade rounds. I have blood, bandages, body bag, cable tie, defusal kit, earplugs, entrenching, red spray paint. Body bag, that's easy. Just use it on the body and it will bag it up and then you can transport it. Defusal kit. We'll talk about explosives in a moment. Cable tie. Hey, I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer to step forward.
Sure.
Alright, so we got a cable tie. Alright, so what we do with this cable tie, just stand there, Ender. Thank you. To tie someone up, you just go to interactions. Alright, I guess not. So because this man is in our team, we can't tie him up, that's fine. Alright, Ender, you're dismissed. I need someone else, unfortunately. Alright. Hobos, since you're the MCC
Sure.
operator, can you drop me a civilian, please?
Sure.
Is it because I wasn't holding a weapon?
No, it's because you're on my side. I'm trying to teach
Any-
people how to cable tie.
Any
That's how you
particular
wanted to
civilian?
go for it.
Or do you want like an all-four civilian?
A just normal civilian from the purple side, please. Alright.
Shh. Will do.
What was I doing? Explosives! We need explosives. Hell yeah. Oh, that also works. Ender is successfully surrendered for us, so we can go ahead and open his inventory.
Oh, okay.
And we can see everything that he has and take as we need it.
In that case, I don't suppose we need the civilian.
We might. Hold on.
Stole the crap.
So right now we're trying to disarm him. There we go. Take prisoner. So with the cable ties, you can actually take someone prisoner completely. And they can't move whatsoever. And they can't do anything. So you can either free them or you can escort them. When you press escort, you can move them around like this.
He's carrying me.
So let's just say we want to put the prisoner right here. We can do that. We can release the prisoner. And we can free them. Thank you for volunteering. And over here we have an actual civilian, which we can use as well. If, I'm not sure if you can kill people within the FOB, guys. But with
Yep,
civilians,
just
you can
move.
tell them to halt, get down, or go away. So right now I'm telling them to go away. I'm telling them to go away, guys. You can also tell them to halt if they're moving really fast. Kind of hard to grab them when they're moving though, because they like to they like to wiggle with the latency of the server.
No. Let's talk about this.
There we go. I told them to halt. Tell them to get down. They'll get down if they haven't already. Tell them to go away again.
He's not really cooperating.
Oh yeah, he's cooperating just fine. I told him to go away, so he's crawling away like a little bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a family-friendly server. Sorry. We're just talking about war and injuries. Oh, speaking of injuries, I need another volunteer, please. Right behind you, Ender.
Saw, dude.
Alright, just to let you guys know, I don't know if you know this already, but you can press control twice to lower your weapon or press 0 to actually holster it all together. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, Ender, please don't run away. We're going to talk about injuries. Alright, so right now, being inside the FOB, it's working as restricting friendly fire. So Ender, let's run over here and we'll talk about injuries. Some Castlevania music, I like it. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so now we see that he got shot. Shot him in the leg, press the Windows key, so his left leg is hurt. Yellow doesn't mean too bad, but you can still bandage and use morphine and everything. Shoot him again. Still not doing great.
I am in pain.
Shoot him again. Yeah,
in
he's in
great
a lot of pain. So as you can see, we can determine that he's in a lot of pain. So before we bandage him, we can actually go to his head and diagnose him to see what's up with him. See that he's lost some blood, he's in pain, and he's alive. A medic will be able to see more, but anyone can bandage up. So now we'll tell a patient, don't move. Patient, please don't move while I'm bandaging you. Alright, I'm almost finished. I'm just gonna inject some morphine. Alright, and before we finish, we want to get up.
Thank you, Dr. Slade.
Oh, you're so welcome. And we can see that patient Ender is alive. He's lost some blood. He's not in pain because we gave him morphine. Okay, you're free to fight. Congratulations, it's a boy.
Hey,
And as you can see down
that's pretty
here.
good.
Okay, Shadow, thank you so much for following me. It's pretty good. And, yeah. We're going to continue talking about Arma. So, let's see what we got here. Now, as you can see, every time we use our bandages, the bandages will be discarded on the ground. So if you are trying to be covert and you don't want to leave a trail for anyone to follow, don't use bandages. Same thing happens with the morphine. I'm not sure. There it is. The morphine is right there. So the morphine auto-injector is on the ground as well. Can't really clean it up, unfortunately, but you can place bodies over it to sort of hide it. But bodies kind of do pretty much the same purpose. So you can see, this is Siri being silly.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. So now we're going to talk about explosives and how to disarm them. First things first, you need a backpack because explosives are heavy. Something big. You don't need something huge like this, but like a carry-all backpack like this. That'll work just fine. Go to your explosives and grab which ones you want. I'm going to be using 2 demolition blocks, a claymore, and an anti-personnel mine. Not sure if you can defuse all of them, but we're going to find out. Also a tripwire mine, because why not? Gonna go to miscellaneous items, and we're going to go to diffusal kit. Make sure that we have one of these, or we're gonna be fucked. Another thing too, to blow up different things, different explosives, is grab one of these 2 firing devices. I've heard that you can also use a cell phone too. Never used it before. We're gonna try it now. So now we're gonna go way over here. We're going to teach you how to plant some explosives. Actually, you know what? We're going to put our gun away. We're going to run over here and we're going to play with some explosives. Hopefully this is far away enough for everyone to figure out what we need to do. Or to realize that we're trying to get away from the explosives. God, I have not streamed in so long. I apologize, guys. Twitch died. Did my stream die again? Never mind.
Possibly.
Ender Spine just told me that he's dumb, so I'm kind of.
It's really buggy. You have to reload a lot if you pause.
Yeah, right now, changing this song. Dynasty Warriors. Let's go with that. Yeah, right now, Twitch is having a problem with a lot of people streaming. I switched servers and it fixed me, but it's weird. It's strange. Maybe I'll have to switch to Hitbox. Just kidding. Alright. So now we're going to talk about explosives. Now, to drop explosives, we need to use the control and Windows key for explosives. So we have a cell phone and we have place. So I'm not sure what the cell phone does. We're going to click that real quick, and now we have a cell phone. So I assume that the explosives are used for other things. Oh yeah, you can surrender if you press 0 and have your weapon holstered. I forgot about that. That was me. All right. Losing topics. Explosives. Place. Choose which one you want to place. I want to place a claymore because it's directional. Hit that claymore, and we're gonna place it down right here. So now the claymore's placed. Is it automatic? Hell no. Unfortunately not. But what you can do is press the Windows key, kneel down, click it. You can either pick it up or select a trigger. Either a firing device or a RAM. So I'm going to select the M57 firing device. Explosive code is 1, so we're going to see if I can't dial that number just for the fuck of it. Probably not, but we're still going to see if I can use the cell phone because I've never tried it before. Probably not. Yeah, I guess it's not working. Alright, so if you want to blow something up, you hit explosives, the firing device, either detonate all or explosives. Explosive code 1. I had to blow it up early because I didn't want to kill our buddy, but that's how you do an explosion. Now let's place another one. Let's just say these guys need Need an anti-personnel mine where they're supposed to be at. Alright, with the anti-personnel mine, it's a little bit different because it blows up automatically. So we're gonna go ahead and place it. I'm gonna look at it, select a trigger, pressure plate. And now we have an explosive right there. So, how do we fix it? Well, I'm not very good at disarming explosives of this caliber, but what you can do is get on your belly, go into third person, hit Control C, and you start to slow crawl towards it. Very, very slowly. Now hopefully no one will land on this mine or else we're all fucked up, so we're gonna see what happens. So right now we're moving up really slowly. Hopefully we're not gonna get blown up. We're gonna hold down our Windows key to see how close we can get. There we go, we have the defuse option. Now we're defusing the explosive, and if we're successful, it'll pop up out of the ground, it'll be diffused, and we can pick it up, or we could just keep it there and count it as disposed. So now we have it there, we can pick it up again, which is what we're going to do now, and that's the basics of defusing explosives. So with other explosives, you don't have to do the same thing because they're not triggered by a pressure plate, but instead a trip mine, like this is right here. So we're going to get on our stomach real quick. Third person is the best way to do this. We're going to place a trap right here. So is it armed? Most likely yes. But how we're going to do this, so we're going to go to select a trigger and hit tripwire. Now it's armed. So if we go to it now, it can be diffused, but you know what? We're just going to keep it there for shits and giggles. So if you want to see the results, I'll ask my volunteer to do this. Say, Ender, you want to go through between those two targets right there? And
Sure,
now
why
we'll
not?
observe
What's
from.
the worst that could happen?
And now we'll observe what happens. And just like that, you killed a man. Congratulations, you're a murderer. So Control Shift T to clean off our goggles. And we successfully just baited somebody into a trap. So you can defuse those ones the same way, you just don't have to hit the trip wire and you'll be fine. But what about the bigger explosives? Demolition blocks. Maybe you want to set that bad boy somewhere. Maybe you want to place it right here. All you got to do is place it. You can rotate it with the wheel. Drop it. Now you got explosive there. It's not going to blow up, but with these ones it's a little special because you can either trigger it with a trigger or you can set it on a timer. So with this, when you hit a timer, you can determine how long you want it to be. So we're gonna play it safe and hit 15 seconds. It's now armed, and now we're gonna book it out of here. Wow, that is a silly running animation. Oh well. And hopefully we'll be able to get behind cover. And there we go. And that's how you set it on a timer, and then with anything else, it's exactly the same thing. Explosives, there's a butterfly there. Place, demolition block, drop it. Look at it while crouching. Interact with it. Select a trigger, firing device. It's set, it's armed, it's ready to go off. Great part about it too is that you can use the menu while you're running around, hit the firing device. Oh, and it looks like we got a man down, so also looks like we killed a chicken. Doesn't look like there's anyone else, but now that we got a body here, you can see that he's friendly. He's got a lot of shrapnel in his chest. We're gonna press the interaction menu and interact with him. We see his torso's completely fucked up, so we're gonna diagnose him, see how he's doing, and he's dead. Instantly killed him. Nothing we could do for him now. Just gotta wait for that respawn. At this point, we can take his items and weapons. Not sure why he has all these items, but he's dead, so he's not gonna be needing any of these bandages or morphine. So we're gonna take those and these grenades. Call it a day. So that's explosives in a nutshell. If I figure out how to use the cell phone, I'll let you guys know. Let's see some other triggers that we might have. So now, since we're inside of a FOB area, can't kill these chickens. But I'm gonna go and check my list to see what else we need to cover. Overheating, mag repacking, jumping, medical menu, wind deflection. I'll talk about that during sniping and everything else. But at longer distances, wind is an issue. And then I have all these other bugs I need to go over, but I think that was everything that we needed to cover. I think that was it. Pretty sure that was it. Alright, I'll ask these guys to see if there's anything else we need to go over. Alright, guys. Oh, wrong button. Alright, guys. I went over everything on my post. I was wondering if there's anything that you guys wanted to ask a question about or needed help with.
How to fix the respawn bug.
That's a bug that I'm currently working on right now, and that's administrative side, unfortunately. Anything else?
What am I doing right now?
It looks like you're clipping through a chicken. It actually looks like you're just...
I mean the animation.
There's no animation. You're just skating around.
He broke.
You're skating around all these cocks like you were born to do.
The only things that I'm pushing is movement.
Oh. You just went back to normal. What, do you crouch without any weapons?
Is the sling master?
The only thing that I'm doing is hitting movement keys. I'm not doing anything else.
That's really a thing.
Yeah.
Does the sling master still work for chopper, or does the rope just
The fast
show
rope.
the chopper as soon as you drop it still?
The fast
Yeah.
rope, I was working on that bug today. It should work. It should work in any situation. The only problem is that if you go down too quickly, the ropes will fly up and get caught in the rotors. So I'm actually gonna see if someone wants to pilot this real quick and hover about 50 meters off the ground.
Got you.
We'll see if I re-enabled fast roping. Not sure if this is gonna work at all, but we're gonna figure it out together. Gonna double check to make sure our earplugs are in because it does get loud. Looks like our earplugs are in.
So like high up, 100 meters less.
Yeah, try to hover around 50. There we go.
48,
So now we can hit the prepare fast roping system.
50.
Alright, we're preparing it now. Hover about this height.
Yep.
Deploying ropes.
Copy that.
Alright, ropes are deployed and we're fast roping now. Oh no! Oh.
Told you it's too hard.
Is he still alive?
I'm unconscious right now,
You
by
may
the
wanna patch
way.
him up if
Devastated.
he's still alive. Okay, you might want to patch him up.
Yeah, so when you're
Yeah, but
unconscious,
be
if you
unhappy.
bandage someone,
He's still alive. Patch
use
him
an
up. He's
EpiPen?
just unconscious.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'll just... Here, I got you. Hold up. I will use this effect too. I'll wake him up.
alright, I'm
So
up, I'm
slight.
up.
I
So,
can only pursue it was too high.
yeah, that was 50 meters is way too high. We're gonna try about 20
Jesus
and do
Christ.
that again after I'm out of so much pain. I have someone's
So-
corpse on my butt right now. Oh, that's Ender's
So,
corpse.
Slade, do you just eject to fast rope?
No, you don't. You use the interaction menu, the normal one, not the self, and then you should be able to do the ropes. So the ropes are. I think you just cut the
Spider-Man was
ropes.
here.
Could
I
someone
got
give
it.
me some morphine?
I'm gonna touch this down real quick.
All right. I think
Spider-Man
you're.
was here, guys.
I think you're injecting the wrong person. I
Might
don't
be
know.
injecting the body.
Yeah, I think my legs are really fucked up. This is a perfect time to use the.
Alright.
Yeah, my right leg's fucked up. I got my right leg.
I guess we proved that fast rope wrong.
We'll figure it out together.
Your torso's still fucked. Hang on.
Are you sure? Yeah, it is. You're right.
you need morphine?
I guess I need a lot because I was really painful. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good now. Pain's still there, but it's not as bad.
I gave you some
Alright,
morphine.
everyone back in the chopper. We're gonna try this once more. I can't believe we
Yeah, it's a bit windy. Our watch is kicking up, so come on. Wait, complicated. You getting in or not, bro? Alright,
I'm
complicated.
gonna
you
see
join.
real
Are
quick
we in?
the fast roping system.
Are we all in?
Nice fedora, dude.
Alright, let's go. So you said 20? We're at 20.
Alright.
You want me to use Sling Master? Or you guys just gonna drop right off?
Say again?
Does this have Sling Master? You want me to try using that or not?
Don't use the Sling Master. That's not part of it. Alright,
That's the
I'm
one.
on the ground successfully.
It
Yeah, I
worked,
don't know if you can cut your
even
ropes
though
from
I think
there.
We got double ropes.
I can't get.
I can cut the rope. You guys all off?
Oh, that was not a fast rope. I got her torso.
Are you guys all off?
Everybody point and laugh.
Siri's off, I'm off, Ender's off. I'm not sure if that's
Start working
everyone.
on legs.
3 people on the ground?
Yeah, there's 3 people on the ground.
Well, I mean, 2 people and 1 pancake.
Siri is running into technical difficulty.
Wait, she log off?
Okay, well...
Oh,
was
she's
Siri the
back,
one who
she's
just
back.
fell out?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, Siri was the pancake.
I took the fast rope, but I just fell out.
Stop moving.
There was no rope. So
Stop moving!
I am out of
Alright,
bandages.
rope.
I'm out of bandages. Wonder if we can rope up.
I could try.
Oh,
I could try.
you cut the ropes.
I got it. I'm dropping another.
Alright, dropping some more. I'm not sure if you can rope up. That'd probably take forever.
Probably.
still bleeding.
I think you have to physically be in the
Suri's
back to drop
bandage
it
pile
faster.
here.
Yeah, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and try it again. I'm gonna go grab some more bandages from the arsenal real quick.
You should be good now, Suri.
Clean off our goggles real quick using Control Shift T.
Yeah, seems
Sounds like someone just tossed a nade.
Whee.
Gonna load up my character real
Elbows is
quick.
drunk again. At least from his flying.
Oh, excuse me. So as you can see, the tint changed a little bit. I actually have some low profile goggles. Don't know how to use the mag light. Apparently it's
Come
used on your
boys,
map at
insurance
night,
doesn't cover
but
gas.
you should have plenty of gas, man. Come on.
Shit, we're doing the fast up again.
Yeah, let's try it at 15 meters, if you don't mind.
Sure. What is complicated in this mic? You just jumped out. Alright, are we all in? 3 people in the back apartment, Jack?
Yep. 3 people in.
Still 15 meters in the next.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, hobos, but I marked a drop-off point. You don't have to drop off there if you don't want to.
No, it's cool.
So this is our character right now with the pretty sick tattoos.
Alright. I'm more worried about complicated making a pass like that.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
You want me to drop you on the helicopters? Because I need your drop-off point is.
No, we'll just we'll deploy the ropes here once you're at a safe height.
What height would you like?
All right, hold her
What
steady.
height would you like?
The ropes are down right now.
15 or 12? Okay, well,
That's
20
fine.
right now.
Fuck it. I'm jumping.
Yeah, the option isn't there now. What? I fell.
What the hell?
Hold the windows. Did Siri fall
Siri
off again?
fell again. Are you making sure she can't even hear us right now?
Same thing again.
I'll ask her when she's
No, she
awake.
could hear us.
Yeah, I don't know if you're
She's-
ejecting or if you're actually using the fast rope system, but stand still.
I'm using the fast rope system.
I don't know why it isn't working for you.
Can I cut the ropes, or you guys don't go?
Cut the ropes.
Copy cutting ropes. Going on.
At least fall damage is now being fixed up. It's not destroying. Wait, it is destroying every part of your body, isn't it? God damn it! I thought I fixed that. Oh well. Well, hopefully you guys in this stream learned a lot. I dropped a lot of things, so you can always review this stream later. I'm gonna post this on YouTube as well, so everything should be good to go. All right, you're good, Siri.
Thank you.
Whoo,
That's
lag,
really
lag, lag, graphical lag. Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh, he's spawning a ton of vehicles, that's why. Well, I mean, I think that's about everything that we covered. You guys got anything else you want to ask? I think I covered just about everything.
Yep. Pretty much. You want to teach him how to fly plane?
Ooh,
I'll
those
do that.
hand-
I'll do
hand
that.
signs. Did you do that?
I did do hand signs.
Okay, okay.
He did.
I still need to
You
learn
can land
hand signs,
now.
to be honest, so.
Alright, well, what you want to do is come over here, away from all the noise. I'm actually lagging a lot. Is someone making something? Like, are you dropping things in Zeus right now?
Complicated might be.
Nope. I'm not lagging for once. Potato.
Yeah, same.
No, this is from Serious Sam 3. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go into your self menu using Control and Windows. You want to
Oh,
go
no,
up
I
to
still know- I
Gestures.
know to use them, I just don't know what they are.
Oh, they're hand gestures used in different locations, in different times for different
I need
things.
to learn, like, individual ones, like what they mean is what I mean.
Oh,
That's just something I need to do on my own.
alright. What's this?
Move out? Oh.
Cover. We'll work on it later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting some pretty shitty lag. Yeah, I have to change my settings. Alright, let's talk about settings for a moment. Obviously, because things are closed, we can configure exactly what we want. But first things first, we want to go into MCC when we're not logged in. Make the grass
This is now my favorite
low,
way to get around.
and it should fix that FPS a little bit. And then the view, you can set it up to 1000 since we're not too far away from anything. But typically, you want to keep it around like 2500, depending on what you're working with. Wow, my FPS is 20. That's horrible. Yeah, so we're gonna set it at 1500. We'll close it out. Then we'll go to our personal settings and configure audio or video. FPS is really low, so we're gonna lower that that overall to about 1500 because no one's really gonna snipe over 1500 to be completely honest. An object can also be changed depending on what you want. So I think there's just a lot of objects, so we're just gonna keep it around that middle line right here. So there we go. Now we're not at 7 FPS, but we're at about 30, so it's playable. It's not great, but it's playable. That target's not going down. This one should be, because it's only going down to explosions. So we'll go ahead and toss a grenade over there. For those that weren't around for vaulting animations, you always press V to like crawl over things, but when you press Shift and V, you can actually jump over them as well. If I wasn't lagging so much right now. This stream is so horrible. And then when you actually get to fence, you can hit Alt and V to actually completely vault it. Going back to Twitch chat real quick. Probably gonna close out these other tabs. That might help a little bit. There we go. Actually, I think that did help a little bit. So now we got an M84, and if I remember correctly, that is the frag grenades. We're gonna go. Nope, that's the flashbang. So we're gonna switch grenades to the M67. Toss it over there. We got a frag. Gonna get in our belly so we don't hit those frags in our chest. And didn't take down the target. I guess it's just explosions that take down the target. That's cool. I'm using a Night Stalker scope right now. Whenever you're using anything like night vision, you can always hit N and it'll change it. This one's thermal, so you can see exactly what you're working with. To zoom in or out with scopes, you can hit the plus or minus key on your board. We can see Siri over there. And I believe if we hit tab, no, if we hit tab with a rangefinder or anything else, we could figure out the range. So I'm gonna switch this to DTV because we don't need thermals right now. Thermals are very overpowered in this game. Doesn't matter if you're camouflaged, you will stand out to thermals. Complicated is making all these attack runs. And I think that's about it for this this tutorial. So next time hopefully I'll actually be getting some gameplay in and it won't be just really boring and shitty, but yeah, that's about that. So we got a few followers today. Some great stuff. Got some Final Fantasy 11 music going on. Can't complain. Good game. Let's see. Alrighty then. What was I doing? Yes. Let's talk about sniping. Alright, so I have my sniper kit right here, and it has all the sniping essentials, but some things that you're going to want when you're sniping. Number one is you're going to want a sniper rifle. So you determine what's a sniper rifle and what isn't, typically because they have a low rate of fire, they have high accuracy, high range, and a lot of weight. So personally what I'm going to be using today is the M2000 Intervention. And you're going to want to select a scope for it depending on what range you're working with. For extreme ranges, I suggest the LRPS. This one's the tropic variant because the other variants don't blend in with my camouflage. You're going to want a decent secondary as well, just in case someone sneaks up on you. Don't really need any headgear or anything else. I have a Balakova on my face, which is green, just sort of give me to mask my thermal signature. And I don't know who's smoking me out, but because they're smoking me out, it's gonna make things a little bit harder. Hey, can you do me a favor and not smoke me out, please? How copy?
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, copy that.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so we're out of the smoke now. We can have to. It's fine, it's fine. And some essentials that you're definitely going to want are in your binoculars. You're going to want a rangefinder. If you want to be more realistic with everything, you use one of the ones from ACE, the Yardage, the Vector, anything like that. I use a normal rangefinder because it does its job. It detects range. And that's what you want, especially for those longer targets. So let's see. For NVGs, I personally like to take, when possible, the ENVG. This one has thermal optics as well as night vision. This is not a night scoping variant. This is a for daytime when there's natural light around. So thermals is really great if you're taking out more than one target. So you got the rangefinder. You always want a map. You're going to want a GPS, radio, compass, everything else. Don't really need the alternative watch. You're going to want a ghillie suit, and you're going to want to wear the one that works for wherever you're in and wherever you're sniping. So I'm using the Lush right now for NATO, just because it blends into most of the stuff around here for the Atlas map. And we can see up here what exactly we need to have equipped. And we're going to go to our vest. See that we have 7 408 rounds, .408. So some other things we're going to make sure that we have, since we don't have a backpack, we're going to want to make sure that we have all the essentials such as bandages. We have 5 bandages. We're going to go down to morphine. Earplugs is always nice. You don't really need them. Gonna go ahead and remove one of the mags. And go back to our items. Some things you absolutely need. The range table, I don't think you need. I have to double check because I know there's let's see, equipment, range table. Yeah, for this you don't need a range table. That's just for the 82mm, and that's extremely specific. You can actually use the other variant, which is the actual range table. Uh-oh, I was in the wrong spot. Just down here, it is, where is it? The range card, there we go. Going on our range card. You're gonna want some things to determine the weather around here as well. Let's see. Alright, the Kestrel 4500 NV determines your windage and your yardage and your weather right now. I'm trying to remember, there's also a calculator somewhere in here as well that you can use for sniping. I'm not sure where it's at. Because typically I don't snipe with all these things, but I figured if you want to snipe correctly, then you can use these. I believe it's a dagger. Not completely sure. Let's see if it is a dagger. No, this isn't the dagger. This is not the dagger. No, this is a GPS. I'm trying to determine exactly what it was that you used to calculate the all the calculations inside of. Wow, I can't believe I can't remember. I believe it's the ATRAX. Yeah, this is it. This is what you want. This is your ATRAX, and this is where you'll actually be you'll be determining everything else. So now we're gonna need some targets. Let's see. I'm gonna be showing how to snipe on stream, so I'm gonna try and remember all the basics and the calculations. So typically I just do this on the fly whenever I'm sniping. I usually take some extra ammunition because I'll take my time, but
Okay.
let's see if we can't get inside this helicopter real quick and move far, far away from here. Alright, there we go. This is a heavy son of a bitch. There we go. Alright. Let's go into float real quick and see if we can't see any hills. There's a hill right here. Let's see how that works out for us. That's a very small hill. That won't offer us too much advantage, but it's something. And we'll go a little farther away. Oh, I thought I felt a snake on me. Wow, this is a heavy aircraft. It might also be because we have our gear down. Alright, let's see. Judging by that explosion, let's see if we can't get to a higher hill. Try to get in front of these trees right here. Get our gear down. I think there's some trees in front of us, so we're gonna see if we can't fix that real quick. And we land. A little bit of a rough landing, but no biggie. Now we're out on our feet. So I'm not gonna be sniping from an extreme distance, but whenever you're using your a sniping scope, you need to adjust your sight and mills. So first we're gonna take out our binoculars. Typically you'd be sneaking up on something, but alright. Trying to see if we can't find a target somewhere. There we go, there's a small hill. Hey hobos, can you spawn me a target somewhere a little farther away from the FOB so friendly fire isn't disabled?
I got you.
Down the runway? Or where?
Not too far down the runway. Right now I'm currently southwest of the runway, so...
Alright.
So right here, and there's some
How
bushes
big of a
right
target
here.
do you want?
I want a civilian, please. Or
A
someone
live
on blue
target.
4.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, a live target.
I got you.
Do you want to be the live target?
Well, you can shoot Ender.
Got you.
I guess you can shoot Ender. Spawn another one in case you're not satisfied.
Is that you running, Ender?
What type of movement patterns do you want? Yeah, I'm the surfer.
I want you to stand still. Alright, so now I have our target. He's only 200 meters away, so that'll be very simple to take out. So at this point, we don't even have to worry about it because right now it should be set up exactly where we need to be. So we're going to scoot up just a little bit and pat down some of this grass. Don't want to move up too fast, so we want to move up at a moderate pace. Right now we're sticking out like a sore thumb. There we go. That ought to work. So at this point, I like to go into the MCC menu and get rid of the grass. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. So first things first, we want to go ahead and determine how far away our target is. We already determined it's 200 meters. Fortunately, we can't see our target from here because we're on the dirt, so we have to readjust because we want a pretty decent shot. There's a rabbit. And there we go. There's our target once again. We are moving around quite fast. Terminally is 108 meters away, so it's going to be pretty easy. We're only going to have his head, so we're going to see what happens. Probably won't even have his head after we deploy our bipod. Well, I guess not. Guess this is going to be a standing shot, which is going to be kind of difficult. Yeah, we got a lot of sway. So, we've determined that he's really close, so at this point we don't really have to worry too much about aiming. We just gotta zoom in, right click and hold our breath, and he's dead. Got another one. I guess he was a little bit lower. There we go. Took out 2 targets. Not necessarily sniping since they're only 200 meters away, but alright, thanks guys. I'm going to go a little bit farther away and see if I can't get you guys there. Because I was only about 200 meters out and that's not really sniping.
Okay, moving up.
Alright. Also, Suri was asking what key you hit because she missed the key you hit for the device thing. I'm not sure
For
what
when
the
you, when you're trying to set your scope or you're trying to use the rangefinder, you hit tab to actually laser target. That's another thing I gotta fix is the laser designation. So actually,
yeah, the
since
rangefinders weren't working for a bit. I don't know if they're working.
we're just gonna cheat a little bit and get on top of this hill by teleporting. And we're gonna mark our map approximately where the enemy's going to be, so then we can see that waypoint over there. So now we're sort of on a hill. And there's not gonna be a lot of grass because we have it disabled.
Moving into a snipeable position.
Moving into a
If I
sniperable
could not get
position.
hit by a car, that'd be cool.
So first things first, rangefinder. Get that shit out.
How far out is we want to be invisible sight?
You can stand by right there for a moment.
Copy.
Alright, so right now they're about 500 meters out. So that's like a sharpshooter, but not too far there. So at this point, yeah, we can snipe him and everything like that. It's still going to be pretty easy at this distance, so now we see him right here. We're going to laser him, hit tab. See, he's 565 meters away. Cool. That's what we want. Another thing we want to do is we want to see the surrounding area. Who else is around here? Because I see maybe possibly a corpse. I just saw a man right there. There's a man back there. And we just want to go ahead and just peek around real quick and just do a quick recon. If you got thermals, you can pop it. See if there's anything else. So we just want to say that, hey, this surfer dude is our HVD, our high value target, T. High value target with T. So laser him one more time in the chest. Alright, he's about 500 meters away from me. Cool. So, one way to do this, one technique, make sure our tripod is down, is if we're not worried about fucking anything, we could just line up a shot center mass and pull the trigger and then watch where the bullet lands. So did you see that? the bullet actually landed almost exactly 3 mil dots down. So that means that we can do either one of two things. The easiest way is to just put that third mil dot right on his chest and neck and pull the trigger. So let's do this as an example.
Airfield.
Uh-oh. We missed. Do you see how it went slightly?
So I'm just standing still. He's
So
doing a
now what we
tutorial,
want to
just
do
chill.
is compensate once more. And boom. Hit him on that third mil dot. Now, I bet you were wondering, like, how come we missed that second shot? What the hell happened?
You don't need to pop
Well,
my head up too,
windage.
Slade.
Yeah, come out to where Ender was
Right,
if you
sure.
don't mind. So, typically how I do it is I just compensate. I used to do all the calculations and everything else as well, and I'm trying to remember briefly how to do the calculations again. But, yeah, there's also different tools that you can use. But that's the basics of sniping. Usually when there's a lot of people,
In position.
you can just snipe them out and compensate. So, instead of compensating this time, we're going to actually see if we can't use math to kill him. So we're going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to see that he's the exact same spot as the other guy, which is nice. Another thing we got to look out for is that some sniper rifles will not penetrate through rifles. So if you are aiming for their head and the bullet drops right around here on his rifle, the bullet will bounce off his rifle. An experienced player, soldier, will know that, hey, I just got shot at by a sniper, and they'll probably run around and zigzag, and it'll be like 1,000 times harder to hit him. But right now this target's stationary, which makes it really easy to snipe him. So, we have some tools at our disposal. We have our range card. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Come here, you. Come here. Now this little shit is one of my kittens. Her name is, I'm getting distracted. Her name's, Princess Diana. And, she's just a cutie. I'm gonna move my, my mic to the side a little bit. Give her a little view of my cat who I'm holding, and she absolutely hates. Yeah, say hi. Say hi. Yeah, and she's adorable, and she was trying to crawl up my chair and put some claws on my ass. So she's a little upset right now, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and let her go, even though she's the sweetest little child in the world. And we shall go back, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and show you another pet of mine. This is the unnamed snake. Currently has the name of Nippy. He's a nippy little guy. He's cute though. He's trying to jump on the camera right now. But yep. So he needs a name. So I'm probably gonna drop a poll in the chat for names and everything else right now. But he likes to chill on my headset half the time, so that's what he's gonna do right now. All right. So going back to how to snipe. So obviously everything is zeroed at 100 meters on our scope, and we got a 0 right here. We got our range card. Usually you're never ever gonna use this. It's supposed to actually be filled out automatically, but it isn't, unfortunately. Typically when you take a shot too, it'll work as well, but what we want to actually take out is the Kestrel. If it'll open. There we go. So this is the Kestrel right here, and what it does is it tracks the weather for you. So right now you can hit down, and it'll tell you the direction that you're facing right now, which should be 4-3. We're gonna go ahead and check that real quick. You can bring it up to show by hitting Show Kestrel. It'll actually show you the current wind in the direction that you're facing. So right now, we are facing azimuth 053 as confirmed by the rangefinder, and it's also showing us a direction on the Kestrel. So you can see that wherever direction that you're pointing, it will actually spin that little meter, and it will show you the wind and everything else. So what we're gonna do now is actually bring up the open the Kestrel once again with our cursor. Go down to wind speed, hit escape, have it actually show again, and then face the wind. So this is supposed to update automatically.
Supply drop. Supplies are on standby.
So as we can see, looks like the wind speed is pretty much the same in every direction. It's very minor, so we don't have to worry about it from this distance. And open it up again and see if there's any crosswinds. Alright, the temperature is 24.4, 86.14, heat index 2.1.
Oh, I know what that-
bulb. Don't need most of that. Altitude's a good one to pay attention to, but it gives you all sorts of information that you might need. The best one is the one right here, which is user screen 2. It will tell you everything that you need to know just right off the spot. The HPA, the percentage, everything else. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit show on the Kestrel. And then we're going to open up our Tragmax. I don't know if I can open these at the same time. I've tried. So we'll just try to remember all that. So this is where we're actually going to go and insert everything else. So right now it's 0 to 100. You don't have to worry about that. Shouldn't have to worry about any of this as well. Let's see. Hit up and down and you can determine what kind of round that you're using. If you're not sure, you can close it out. Hit I. And then we see that we're using a .408. So now that we know that, we can go back. Just click through all these. I just passed by it. There we go, .408. So then with the target and everything else, we can determine the latitude, wind speed, everything else. So don't have to really worry about that. Wind direction clock, indication on target speed, target range. I'm gonna hit cancel on that. Atmosphere, this is where you have to remember everything. And obviously we're not gonna remember all that, so that's good. That's why it's good to take notes. And then this is the gun that you're using right now. This should all be changed automatically whenever you hit up and down to switch to your rifle. So these are all your calculations after you're finished. You also hit gun list and actually decide what exactly you're using. So just click that, it'll hit done, it'll input those calculations automatically. And you'll have all the other information that you got to put down. So you're gonna hit equipment, hit the Kestrel once more. And what we're gonna do is just open up Notepad++, and we're gonna write down that information. 24.4 Celsius, 61.4% atmosphere, 1008.8 HPA. And this is obviously sniping in general. Close that out. And open up equipment, open up the Tragmax. We're going to hit the atmosphere, and we're going to hit the temperature. It's going to be 24.4.
Sound muted.
Whoopsies. And then the pressure in millibars. What is that? Should be, if I can hit it, should be 0.8. Oh,
Sound
0.8.
resumed. Sound muted.
There we go. I keep on hitting my TeamSpeak tags. And then the relative humidity should be 61.4%. We're gonna hit next, done. And then with target, this one's kind of tricky, but latitude should be the distance. And we need that distance once again. Hopefully you didn't move because we're taking a half an hour. 409 meters away. So we're gonna go back. Oh, I fucked up my everything else. So that's latitude. Direction of fire, designated from the north, 053. Oh, I just fucked up the latitude. Forgot what the latitude is. Should have been automatic. Well, we can either get rid of that calculation, forget about it, or we can actually go back here with this out and determine what the latitude is. Latitude is 38 meters. So I gotta remember 38. Oh, it looks like it filled out automatically. That's awfully convenient. Target speed is 0. Target range is 0499. Or we don't need that 0. Wind direction is from 12. What was the wind direction? I totally forgot. Let's try to remember. Let's open the Kestrel. Point in the direction of our foes. Oh my god, I haven't done this in forever. I'm sorry this is taking so long, guys. I usually just do all this in my head. Let's see. Let's see. Headwind, crosswind. No crosswinds, which is good. Wind speed is 0.8. So it's extremely minor, but we'll put that in there anyways. Oh wow, it just reset everything. Wow, and I totally forgot it. We're just gonna forget about the wind. I'm gonna double check that direction of fire though. Alright, 053. I'm so fucking tired right now. You usually only want to do this when you're taking shots from like a mile and a half away, and then after you take your first shot, you pretty much have a feeling of what you're working with. Oh my goodness. We're not going to count anything in inclination weather. Target range is 0495. Hit done, and then it'll show us our elevation, which is going to be 2.48 mils. So now we get to the interesting part. Pulling out our gun. Setting at the 2.8 mils. So you use page up and page down to do that. You can also hit shift and do it faster that way. It'll go by 1 mil. And we didn't account for wind, so we're just gonna say fuck it and wing it. So we're gonna have to set up a little differently right now and make sure that our everything's set down at a decent point. So hopefully at this distance we should be able to kill him at center mass. Bam, perfect shot. Bam, perfect shot. Almost a perfect shot. He's a little farther away, compensating. Maybe a little too far, maybe he's a little closer. Oh, he got up. Better give him another one. There we go. Now he's not getting up. There we go. Shot way low and to the left, compensating. Bam. He's not dead, but he's about to be. And there we go. That's the basics of sniping. But if you want to be like me and you just don't give a fuck, you just sort of wing it. So right now we're at 2.8 mils horizontal. So at this point what I like to do is take out my night vision, see if there's little white spots over there, remove it, look around, see if I can't see any targets. Checking for any targets, zoom out a little bit, see if we can't see any targets. There's one on the move. There's one moving around. He's moving quite fast. Doesn't look like the bullet drop's going to be horrible, and we're just going to hit this target instead. As you can see, we're about a mil off, so we can adjust while we're in here, adjust to another mil, so we should be at 3 mils right now. Looks like my timing was a little off. Target speed is undetermined. There we go. Hit him in the shoulder. He's sprinting. Finish him off. Hit him in the leg. And there we go. He's got one in the arm and one in the shoulder, so he knows that there's a sniper. But as soon as he exposes again, he'll probably be killed. And this is the M2000 intervention with .408 rounds, and I'm going to cease this training. Okay, Ender, I'm done shooting at you. You want me to continue? And
I can't move. I'm edging up right now.
Yeah, I shot you in the arm, and I should have shot you in the leg. Right now I'm currently getting shot at, not sure from where, so... I'm gonna stand up real quick. Hear him, he's in this direction, so... Just gonna scoot on over. They're shooting damn close to my position. So we'll just stay low. That way you can cheat, just go into third person and look around. The bullets might be hitting right there. We might not be getting shot from there. But you never know. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to snipe from this position. So now we're laying it down somewhere. Have no idea where this bullet's gonna land. So all we can do is just use this as reference. Hold our breath, fire. All right, yeah. So now he should be packed up on the dot soon. And now I'm definitely getting shot at. So that means that at this point, we need to start sneaking around. Whew. How you doing, buddy? But yeah. Hopefully that wasn't too much information to handle. That's the best way to figure out what you're doing exactly. Yeah, they're just randomly trying to pot shot me. But if we lay on our belly and use this as cover, we should be good. Hopefully they won't see the rifle butt, the rifle barrel muzzle. Yeah, there's a lot of other things that contribute to actually everything else. Let's see, everything that affects sniping is drag modeling based on the real-world ballistic coefficients, the ambient air density, the wind, how it affects the drag and trajectory, the wind speed that varies with different altitudes, terrain features like buildings and other objects that can disrupt the wind, the Magnus effect for the spin drift, because whenever a bolt comes out of the muzzle, it has that spin drift on it, the Coriolis effect and the Vosto effect, pretty much the Earth's rotation when you're sniping from long-ass distances, loss of stability during transonic flight. Pretty much the farther you shoot, the harder it is to get a reliable shot down. Variable muzzle velocity based on powder burn rate and barrel length. Bullet trace effect for supersonic bullets. The light refraction due to air pressure waves, and then the protractor for quickly measuring inclination angle, which we have not used because nobody really uses it. And now that we're in a sneakier spot, we'll see if we can't take anyone down. So I guarantee there's another sniper out there, I'm just not sure from where. So we're going to pull out a rangefinder and see what happens. Oh my god, this is getting kind of laggy. But yeah, I'm comfortable at shooting from 1.5 kilometers away, which is a little under a mile. So soon you will be too. The more you snipe, the better it gets. Same with pilots and everything else. This little snake's trying to come off of my headphones. Alright, training's over. I'm TPing back.
We were hunting you. Damn it.
Dang it, I was rushing you.
Ah, sorry guys, I didn't know you were doing anything.
TP me back.
I'll just TP everyone back to the same spot. Hit control, select everyone, hit teleport everyone to the same spot.
I ran a half a mile.
Everyone should be in the same spot now.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's a lot of talking I've been doing tonight.
Hey Ender, do you think you'll survive a 338 to the chest?
I don't know, do you think you'll...
Nope, they're shooting each other.
A revolver to the face?
So, as you can see, everything's still in, so now it's better now.
I guess that answers your
So
question.
yeah, when you're sniping over 500 meters, it's better to take a sniper rifle, but for certain situations you might just want to go for a marksman rifle, to be completely honest. But just remember, when the enemy's in your sight,
Have a party?
don't miss. Party time?
Sure.
I don't even know where that landed.
Rip.
I'm not sure if it's
some
even...
targets at range, downrange or something. If thumbs used or something.
It's supposed to be set up by default 100 meters, but I'm not sure where it's going. I can't even see where the bullet's landing. I'm not even sure. Oh, I know why. I'm near the fob, so I can't kill anyone. Never mind. The bullet's not even coming out of the gun. Press 0 and we can put our gun on our back once again, and we can run a little bit faster. Wow, that's some good camouflage against the background. Can't even see him. But yeah, I should be able to see where this bullet lands. Yeah.
If they're in the fob, I don't think you
Only one way to find out. Yeah, I'm hitting them, but no bullets flying. Either that or his helmet's bulletproof. Loud. Time to put in earplugs. Oh, they're already in. I got earplugs in now.
If you're laying down, you have no collision.
Well, I guess we can always hit that off, right?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Look at this little snake trying to escape. It's like, I want to get on the microphone. I want to do some things. I want to be part of this stream. I'm important. I'm going to be on the microphone now. I'm going to be on the microphone now. I'm Licky. Fuck you. Look, little shit. I want to move my camera, but then the green screen effect would get all fucked up, so I can't really do that. You see she's snooping around. Now she's trying to, she just gave me a kiss on my nose. Their wet tongue. And I think this might be it for this tutorial for now. Oh my god, you little noodle. Get back up there. Any last minute questions? Because I think I'm going to take a break for now. Alright, well, I want to give some personal shout outs to some people. I want to give a personal shout out to Ender for being a target, as well as Hobos. Hobos helped me out with the fast rope and everything else. Siri for being the perfect target, and Complicated for pretty much fucking everything up and flying. And yeah, there's some PDAs on the ground. You guys probably want to pick those up. But yeah, I want to thank you all, and I'm also going to give a shout out to SteamGamers.net for being awesome and helping me out find all these groups of people. Because honestly, this is probably one of the few communities that doesn't suck. Very chill, very laid back, has a little bit of everything. And a lot of these people volunteered to be on my stream today and hang out and have some fun. So I'm glad they're here, and I'm glad they spent their time. So it's going to be a nice hearty salute. I'm going to give them a salute back. There we go. Now we're just looking for Complicated, who refuses to salute. Alright, and drop salute. Alright, one more salute, guys. One more. Everyone. Hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, one more. There we go. One more Complicated. One more salute. One more salute. Hey, got it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and restart this map so it's clean. Load up the Navy variant, and then you guys can continue. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break from this in the stream. All right, guys. All right, here we go. Mission complete. Hit the mission button. Finishes the mission. Mission completed, boys and girls. Is a good day. Alright, and I got the details of work tomorrow. Everything's falling into place. Look at this noodle. Look at this noodle. Look at it. These fucking snakes love to just hang out on my headset. Still needs a name, though. I mean, Nippy's a decent name, but she's not so nippy anymore, so I just hope that she doesn't, like, try to eat my ear. They're tiny snakes, so they still kind of hurt. But I'm gonna give a quick shout out to some people who've been following me recently during this stream, and I appreciate everyone who's been following, of course. Sorry, trying to multitask right now. And yeah, I'm gonna bring up that list real quick while this is loading. And I hope that you guys enjoy the music as well. I'll actually get like a decent Nightbot or something working soon, but I don't really like Nightbot too much. Alright, personal shout out to Siri Kashir or Suri, Shadow Abyss, Swag in a Box D, Ravius77, Joker Frame, Complicated Synth, and Leon Mordecai, as well as
Oh, that
Stunning
was fun.
Jam, Enderspine, and the Austin Boss. Thank you guys very much for following me. This is Slade Streams. Gonna take a break. We'll be back in a little bit. We'll see what happens. And yeah, thanks again. I'll probably be streaming later today. Go to steamgamers.net or follow me on Twitter to see anything that I'm doing in the future. I'm usually doing these late at night. I'm probably going to do another one tomorrow on that Sunday, which is already Sunday. But yeah, I'll keep you guys
Yes,
posted.
Slade.
But yeah.
That is how you seduce a woman.
What? Okay, that works. But yeah, that's all for now. So you guys have a good night. Signing off.